Welcome to Quiet Echo. I'm Caleb Mercer, and I'll be your host for today's podcast episode. When a paid-off home still feels like a monthly bill, some stories hit a nerve before you even finish reading the headline. This week, Florida made one of those announcements. Lawmakers there want to give families a chance to vote on removing property taxes for homes folks live in. Other states might follow. It stirred something in me, because I know how a simple envelope in the mail can shake a family's sense of security. Years ago, before Cedar Valley found peace again, I sat at our kitchen table with a tax notice in front of me. My factory job had slipped away. I felt lost. My wife, Helen, tried to reassure me, but I could see worry in her eyes. Even though we poured years into paying off our home, that envelope told me our work wasn't finished. A bill still sat between us and the place we called ours. That memory stayed with me. It returned this morning when I read Florida's plan. Not because I'm looking for a fight or a slogan, but because I remember families here in Cedar Valley who carry a similar strain. Seniors on fixed incomes. Young couples building their first home together. Parents juggling shifts, sports schedules, aging parents, and still trying to cover one more monthly cost. When I left the factory floor and returned to carpentry, I found steady work with my hands again. Our home grew peaceful, slowly at first, then more fully. Faith played a part. Time played a part. People played a part. But the feeling of insecurity never fully left, and that's why this issue matters more than politics. A home should offer safety. It should protect memories. It shouldn't feel like a bill you never stop paying. Now, I'm not blind to the bigger picture. Fire departments, schools, and police officers rely on steady funding. Families also rely on steady ground. Towns need both. Cedar Valley has an opportunity to think about this with clear minds and full hearts. If other states are brave enough to study new models, maybe we can do the same without raising our voices or closing our ears. When our Saturday fellowship group gathers in my living room, we talk about burdens people carry, quiet ones. You won't see those burdens in headlines. You see them on the faces of men and women doing everything possible to hold their families together. Some carry medical bills. Some carry grief. Some carry property taxes on homes their parents built with hands worn from labor. Relief shouldn't be a luxury. Stability shouldn't feel out of reach. If Cedar Valley can start an honest conversation about easing this weight while protecting what keeps our town running, then we owe it to one another to try. No shouting, no fear. Just neighbors speaking kindly, remembering how far we've come, and choosing a path that honors every family here. A home ought to feel like a blessing, never a burden. That's a truth worth talking about. I'm Caleb Mercer. This has been today's Quiet Echo, a Cedar Valley news podcast. Thanks for listening. Join us tomorrow for another reflection from the fictional newsroom of Cedar Valley.
You've been listening to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where small-town voices meet the headlines shaping our world. From faith and family to front porches and fields. We'll be back with more stories connecting real lives to real events. Until next time. Keep your porch light on, your faith strong, and your heart open. This is Cedar Valley News, sponsored by Readers and Writers Book Club.